I just got done doing something really, really cool, and I'm going to talk about it here. This will probably be a 10-minute long message. This will be addressing my twin flame, so if you're not interested in that, go ahead and click off. But I am receiving what he's always wanted to be doing. These opportunities are at my door as we speak, and I can see a path forward with these opportunities, and my twin flame is supposed to be here receiving them, but he is being punished because he refused to do the things he was supposed to be doing for the last couple of years. And now when these opportunities are here and they're ready for growth, he has to go off and learn another lesson. He's not here to grab the opportunity that I've been given. He's got to go off and learn lessons that I've been talking to him on here for the last couple of years, and he's been watching me, but he's been refusing to listen. And that is a big problem, is if I've been here saying like, you're going down the wrong path, everything is a delusion, everything is a fantasy, wake up, and you don't listen to me, and then everything falls apart and goes to shit. It's called karma. So the opportunity I was given today is to work with the stunt team, to do stunt work, to do acting. That is something my twin flame has always wanted to do, and I've said it on here before. I could put him in 2 movies by now. I have a very good friend who's a movie producer who produces action and horror movies, and he's already produced 2 movies that he had to hire an independent stunt team because the stunt team from LA failed, so he hired somebody here locally. He's pulling a bunch of people from the gym because they're all martial arts people. And today I got the opportunity to work with those people, and the gym that I work out of is gone from CrossFit to MMA, so mixed martial arts. And we did a photo shoot today for a bunch of promo stuff, for a website, for commercials, for Instagram ads. And the woman that was putting it on has done stunt work in John Wick. She's done stunt work in Cobra Kai as a lot, and then she's also the stunt actor for Jenny Ortega. So Wednesday Addams, she does stunt work for her. So I was hanging out with all these local stunt people and participating in the photo shoot, doing everything that they're doing. I wasn't getting paid, but I was having a really good time. I didn't care at that point. But I got a lot of opportunities moving forward. The woman who was putting it on, like, she kept saying, she's like, you look really good. You have a really good look. Just kept complimenting me like multiple times. And then one of the other girls there, I started talking to her, and she's like, well, that's my coach over there. And so then I started talking to him, and he invited me to come start doing stunt training. He's like, we meet every week. This is where we meet. You can come and join. I said, well, how much do you charge for that? He said, it's free. It's free 99. Free 99. And I was like, all right. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll meet you there, not this weekend, but next weekend, because this weekend's my birthday, but you'll see me there next weekend. And then the guy, we started talking, and then he showed me his Instagram, and he showed me some of the videos that he edited together. And just yesterday, I had put together a video edit of one of the CrossFit coaches that I work with, because I love recording athletes. I wanted to do this with my twin flame. Like, I thought so many times we can make so many cool videos together of him like doing kicks, and we could like do some sort of acting together, and we could like maybe put these on TikTok and maybe get some recognition or some notoriety. But my twin flame would rather spend all his time, energy, and effort on wooing a woman, a teenager in Nicaragua. So instead of doing things here with his divine match, he wanted to go off to Nicaragua like a passport bro. A passport bro who has a part-time job, who's never had a full-time job, he sent me a photo or a video of him in his bedroom one time, and his bed didn't even have bed sheets on it. It's like, you can go to Nicaragua and marry a teenager, but you can't get sheets for your own bed. All right, good job, provider man. Love is for the poor, homie. Love is for the poor. But anyway, these opportunities aren't here for him. And a wild turn of events, a few months ago, his gym that he used to train out of 30 minutes away has now come to my gym. Yeah. So now I'm with his people. I'm training with his people. He is not here. He is being punished. He has to go get a full-time job. I will say I'm very proud of him because it looks like he's had this full-time job for at least 4 months, which I think is the longest running job that he's had. You know, and it's not because he was in school. It wasn't because he was learning a trade. It wasn't because he was joining the Peace Corps. It wasn't because he was teaching English in China. It's because he didn't want to grow up, because grown-ups have to have a job. But to me, if you refuse to grow up, to me it just sounds like you want to be a loser. You want to be a professional loser. And that's what he has been. He's a professional loser. He is. But hopefully he has some money in his pocket, which I don't think it stays very long, because I did a reading the other day. I think he does just spend it on clothes and boots and jeans and hats, cowboy hats and cowboy boots and cowboy shirts and cowboy jeans. Or I think he's trying to take after his Mexican friends. I think he is appropriating their culture. I did this reading one time, and Spirit called him a colonizer. I'm like, I'm not calling him a colonizer. I mean, when you look like this and you go down to Nicaragua, you don't speak the language, and you're very insulting on the culture, and you act just like Beavis. But yeah, I'm very excited for this opportunity. I don't know where it's going to take me. Am I going to start doing acting? I don't know. That's nothing I never saw for myself, but I am attractive and I can move my body. And that woman today, she was like, wow, she kept complimenting me. And I'm like, do you want me part of your team, lady? I can lose 20 pounds. I mean, I would have to lose weight to do any type of stunt work. So I'm just going to continue on a little bit more of what I've been hearing over the last few days from my twin flame. The first one is, I keep hearing over and over again, he shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said that. And I feel like, because I also hear, everything was a lie. Everything was made up. Everything is a lie. He shouldn't have said that. And I think those are two things. Like, everything is a lie. He lies about literally everything. I mean, everything. And I tried to tell his wife that, and she didn't want to believe me. So if you get a warning from a tarot card reading witch, psychic, to not trust somebody, and you fail to listen and bad things happen to you, it's not on me. It's not on me, homie. And I also am hearing that he's upset that he got me pregnant. I've been hearing that a lot. He's upset that he got me pregnant, but you're welcome that I got rid of it. You're welcome that you don't have to pay for diapers and formula and pay all this money in rent that you snubbed your nose to. You're welcome. You're welcome that you got to go down and marry a Nicaraguan teenager and go on those trips down to Nicaragua and, you know, pray to God you'll get your dick touched. You're welcome. Imagine a man who has to travel thousands of miles, pay thousands of dollars just to hope to God some Spanish chick will touch your dick. Imagine paying for that. Imagine doing that. Hey, it's an adventure. Life's an adventure, and you got a lot of adventure out for not even having a full-time job. You did a lot for not even having a full-time job, for not having to pay rent, not having any responsibilities. You know, you did a lot. You experienced a lot. I'm going to call this, I think, but I want to just ask my twin flame, like, what would have happened if you would have stayed? What would have happened if, when I asked you to bring me food before you came over to my house, what if you would have said, what do you want? What do you want? Instead of, I'm broke. And then insulting how much money I make when it's more money than you. You think I'm gonna stick around for that? I have way too much self-respect. What opportunities would you have had? You definitely would have been in a movie. Definitely would have been doing stunt work. You would have been in this community already. You would have been here at this photo shoot, probably getting paid. But yeah, it was a lot of fun today. All right, well, if you've made it all the way through and you want to book a private reading with me, you can go to the link tree in my bio. I now have a $20 reading available. All right, this is Nikki Knows.